Welcome to Mindful Movement for relaxation. I'm wearing my pajamas today, straight out of the shower. Put on something comfy for this one. It's also a really great one to practice every night while you're in bed before you fall asleep if you have difficulty falling asleep. When you're hypermobile, we often get muscles that spasm and try to stabilize, causing this sense of tightness even though you're not actually tight, you're clearly loose. And that's where it can be really, really confusing and people can misdiagnose themselves or their patients because they feel tight. So with that tightness, and when you have a lot of mobility, a lot of times maybe in one part of the mobility is strong, but the rest of it isn't. And what we really need is to be able to let it go and to relax, because we're often always in this heightened state of stress, of nervous system stimulus, and relaxing and being able to take away that stimulus is so important for true strength. Tension and strength are very different. We want the strength, we want to decrease the tension. So we're gonna do something called progressive muscle relaxation. We're gonna go full body from your toes all the way up to your head. And we're just gonna try to bring some awareness of your muscles. We're gonna contract them and relax them. So you don't really need a video for this one. I would suggest putting your earbuds in or setting the phone down and just listening to my voice for this one so that you can really focus on what's happening in your body. It'll be a short meditation, and you may find that you're holding tension in areas that you didn't even realize. And after you do this, you may, or just bring awareness to where you're holding that tension. Because a lot of people have maybe a couple certain places that they hold tension more than others. And so knowing your problem areas is really important. So put on something comfy and let's start on your back. So ideally, we want to be comfortable. That's what matters the most. Knees bent might be most comfortable. I'm going to try to just totally relax. If you feel too much of a tug on your low back, maybe put something under your knees, like a bolster, foam roller, a pillow, just to take a little pressure off your low back. And we're going to settle in just by taking a few of those diaphragmatic breaths down through your lower belly. We're doing 2 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Got 2 more. Let's lay with your arms at your side, shoulders away from your ears. First thing we're going to do is bring your toes up and down. We're going to bring your feet left and right. Just your ankles, not your whole leg. Then we're going to do 5 ankle circles to the right. These are mini circles. You're not going through your full range of motion. And then 5 circles to the left. And then I want you to totally relax every muscle in your toes, in your foot, as if your feet aren't connected to your body anymore. We're going to move up to your calves. I want you to try to squeeze your calf. And when you squeeze it, you may notice that your foot actually points a little bit, but our feet aren't connected anymore. We have no use of our feet right now. And so focus on just squeezing the calf muscle and feel kind of how all of the work is coming from the back of your leg where your calf muscle is. We're just doing little calf squeezes right and left. And then we're going to relax, stop squeezing, and now lower leg. We have no more control over, let it melt away. Gonna move up their body and bring some awareness to your knees. You're gonna do some of those quad squeezes like we did a few days ago. Gentle squeeze on the right, gentle squeeze on the left. We're gonna go back and forth. You can squeeze them both at the same time if you're feeling real crazy. In these squeezes, we're not pressing your knee down to the table. We're kind of focusing on lifting your knee up towards your hip bone. And relax and let that muscle melt away. We are going to move up to your booty cheeks. Gonna squeeze your bottom and relax. And we're gonna do 10 squeezes. Take a couple of those deep breaths while you're squeezing. And totally relax. You're gonna take 5 deep breaths down into the pelvic floor. And then I want you to squeeze like you're holding in your pee, like you have to pee so bad you're holding it in. And then we're going to totally relax your pelvic floor. And then we're going to squeeze. Relax. Really take a deep breath in when it's relaxed. And squeeze. Relax. Really notice your air filling up your pelvis. Breath filling up your pelvis with air. You may even notice that you need to fart, and that's actually really good because you're letting the tension out. And then you're going to totally relax your pelvis, so your lower body is so relaxed right now. You're gonna go kind of to your low back, sort of let it arch, and then bring your back flat to the table. Very, very small movements. Just kind of notice, oh, low back's working. Oh, core's engaged. We're starting from the trunk because our lower body is super relaxed right now. And then you're gonna let your low back find a cozy position and let your back totally relax. We're gonna go to your fingers. Gonna wiggle your fingers, one finger to each thumb, back and forth. Wrists, you've got 5 circles to the right and 5 circles to the left. Wrist up and down, side to side. And then relax your hands, elbows. We're gonna do a few bicep curls here. Then you're gonna turn your forearms up towards the ceiling and back down towards the floor. And totally relax your hands and elbows. Find a comfy position on the floor, the surface that you're laying on. Bring your shoulders up to your ears and back down. We're doing 5 of these. And your shoulder blades are going to squeeze together. Squeeze, relax. Squeeze, relax. Squeeze, shoulders totally relaxed. Take all tension out of your neck. We're going to do neck, look to the right, look to the left. Slow and controlled. And we're going to bring your chin down and up to neutral. We're not overextending our neck. 5 times. And relax your neck and melt to the table. We're going to go to your jaw. I want you to open, clench your teeth, and relax. Make sure your tongue is suctioned to the roof of your mouth. And then totally relax your jaw, keeping your tongue suctioned to the roof of your mouth. Let's go to your temples. Kind of bring your eyebrows up and down. Feel the muscle contract and then relax and let it go. Maybe even your ears, maybe your head, you can move up and down. And then relax. The base of your skull and the back of your neck, probably holding some tension there. Sort of squeeze it and then relax and let go. We're going to take 5 breaths and I'm just going to have you scan from your toes all the way up to your head. Find if there's still an area that you're holding tension, and if there is, consciously relax it. Kind of feel like you're melting into the table or the floor. Make sure your eyes aren't forced shut. You've also got relaxed eyes. You can hang out here as long as you need to. If you're ready, we're going to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. We're waking everything back up. You're going to bring your ankles up and down 3 times, wrists up and down 3 times. We're going to do bicep curls. You've got 3. You've got chest press, so you're going to bring your arms up towards the table or towards the ceiling and back down. You've got 3, nice and gentle. Shoulder shrugs, up and down. And relax, head left and right. Go ahead and open your eyes. You're going to bend your knees. We're going to push your feet into the ground. Feel your glutes engaged. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and out here. Slowly lower back down. Roll to your left side. And then I'm going to have you slowly sit up. Take your time getting up. I suggest practicing this daily for stress relief and mindfulness of each body part, and so that you can really see how much tension you're holding. You also may have totally gotten distracted, and that's fine too. Practice is where we can work on bringing our attention kind of back to our bodies. Thank you for joining, and I will see you tomorrow.